Hello people, I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by KRISTEN, STEPHENSONPINO. Fun fact, my middle name is Stefan, and I don't like Pinot Noir. And ACHARA KIRK is over here, just putting up with my antics. So, we're gonna look at Juice. This stars Neeraj Ghaywan? Let's switch places. I'm just gonna be the supporting person now.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is happening, guys.
Scoot over.
Oh, big ass.
Wait, she's not in the frame anymore.
Yeah, she went. Okay,
there we go. We're just gonna react like this the whole video.
So sorry if I'm sweaty. So we're gonna watch Juice with Neeraj Ghaywan, Shefali Shah. It's a Royal Stag Barrel Select Large Short Films.
With 65,000 upvotes, with 1.4 thousand downvotes, that's really, really good. Those are really good numbers, so people love this.
Aside from a few haters. Haters gonna hate.
Not just a stag, a royal stag.
Got crown and everything.
She was not likable. She was not likable. This thing that you say only about tough women that don't conform to a kind of feminine stereotype.
They're describing KRISTEN right now. This is joking.
Alright, it's on. It is on.
ऑफिस सिस्टमाइज्ड हो गया।
अरे छोड़िए कहाँ का सिस्टम?
अरे सब कुछ झटपट हो रहा है देखिए ना।
अरे सुनिए तो सही। 1 घंटा इत्मीनान से बैठ के मैडम को सब समझाया। बच्चे की तरह सब बढ़िया। बात खत्म हुई तो तपाक से बोलती हैं ईमेल पे सब भेज दो।
अरे इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
अरे सर भरना गया हमारा।
भाई साहब वैसे एक बात बताइए, आपको तकलीफ किससे है, ईमेल से या फीमेल से?
भाभी डोंट माइंड।
They're being sexist in front of her and telling her not to mind.
तकलीफ तो जबरदस्ती के चोंचले से है। हालांकि हमने इससे पहले कभी आपत्ति नहीं जताई, और हमें तो पहले से ही मालूम था कि मैडम का जो अपॉइंटमेंट है वो गलत है, सही नहीं। क्यों? भाई रोड वेट की भागा दौड़ी, धूल धूप, ऑफिस का टाइम बेटाइम, कहाँ से संभलेगा?
क्यों नहीं संभलेगी?
भाई साइंस के मुताबिक आदमी और औरत की शारीरिक संरचना में फर्क है कि नहीं?
फिर संरचना क्या बोल रहे आप?
अरे संरचना गूगल कर लीजिए।
अरे भाई बातों का बाजार गर्म हुआ कि नहीं अभी तक? आपके बिना गेट टुगेदर में जान कहाँ आती है?
I wish I was that guy.
भाभी नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
कुर्सी लपकिए। हाँ ले रहा हूँ भाई।
कैसे हो भाभी? हम बिल्कुल ठीक हैं। अच्छा हुआ तुम आ गई, हमें तो लगा नहीं आओगी।
अरे कैसे नहीं आएंगी भाभी? और वैसे भी घर में रहकर करती है।
Oh my God.
आपका हाथ बटा देंगे किचन में, है कि नहीं? और भाभी बड़ा बढ़िया आजकल रेसिपी देखते हैं, बनवाइए। अरे भाई बनाओ।
That's so messed up.
हाँ तो क्या संरचना क्या बात हो रही थी?
संरचना पूछें संरचना।
बंगाली है, बंगाली है।
मंजू चले की घुगनी ले आना।
घुगनी? हाँ अरे।
Are men really this bad?
अभी कहाँ?
Are men this awful? I'm so sorry to both of you.
कैसी हो? बस बढ़िया। सुंदर लग रही है रजनी। जो आ गया है।
सोट वोट के लड्डू भेजे कि नहीं मम्मी ने? हाँ?
अरे अभी तो टाइम है भाभी, चम्मच देना। हाँ क्या बना रहे हो भाभी?
कचौड़ी का आटा गूंद रहे हैं।
बड़ा मन हो रहा था मेरा खाने का।
चटपटा खाने का भी मन हो रहा होगा।
I'm getting hungry. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
गर्मी ऐसी पड़ रही है, ऐसा लग रहा है रसोई एकदम भट्टी हो गई है। एक मिनट, वो एक पंखा है तो ऊपर रखा हुआ, हम अभी लगा देते हैं। पर बतिया वो कुर्सी तो ले आओ दौड़कर।
ज्यादा चीटिंग मत करो, वरना आंटी को जाके कह दूंगी। जाओ कह दो, मैं भी तुम्हारे पापा को बोल दूंगा। क्या कह दोगे?
Street Fighter.
तुम होमवर्क के बहाने वीडियो गेम खेलती हो। हाँ वो तो तुम भी करते हो, तो वीडियो गेम मेरा है।
Oh.
अरे और जब एमएलए साहब की अम्मा को दौरा पड़ा था तब क्या हुआ था?
हाँ पंडित जी तब वही फॉर्च्यूनर लेके उसी रोड से भाग कर गए थे क्योंकि अस्पताल के लिए सबसे शॉर्टकट रास्ता वही है।
लेकिन ये मदर का हार्ट अटैक कब हुआ था?
नहीं हार्ट अटैक नहीं हुआ था, पेचिस का दौरा पड़ा था। पेचिस में दौरा पड़ने जैसा क्या?
अरे सिंह साहब, पेचिस में तो बाखूबी दौरा पड़ता है, हाथ पाँव फूल जाते हैं आदमी।
पेचिस माने क्या?
पेचिस माने डिसेंट्री दादा।
सुनो
Is that a word? Peaches?
I've never
हमने
heard
तो
it.
नहीं सुना कि पेचिस से दौरा पड़ता हो।
चप्पल पहनी हो ना? जी।
Oh man.
क्या हुआ?
It's gonna set on fire.
She's like MacGyvering that.
दीदी। हाँ, ये ठीक रहेगा। अरे बाबा।
Jesus Christ. I got scared for a second.
Yeah. Oh no.
क्यों ला रही?
Shit.
Don't touch it.
वो उधर कनेक्शन में
It's
Oh
gonna blow
god.
up. It's gonna blow up.
Oh god. 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 I feel like
Something
there's
bad's
someone's
gonna
gonna get
happen.
their finger cut off.
No, it's gonna blow up. Watch. That thing's gonna catch on fire.
अरे दिखाइए। रुकिए मैं बर्फ लाती हूँ।
You weren't wrong.
ये
Something
बताइए,
happened to
इतिहास
your
तो पढ़े
finger.
हैं ना?
आप पढ़े?
अब बताइए, सम्राट अकबर की मृत्यु किस प्रकार हुई?
लड़ाई से हुई होगी, किस प्रकार?
नहीं तो वो मृत्यु को प्राप्त हुए पेचिस के
I
दौरे
keep
की
thinking
वजह
it
से।
says penis.
हाँ,
सम्राट अकबर डिसेंट्री।
सुनिए, 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 वो पंखा नहीं चल रहा, जरा ठीक कर देंगे?
अच्छा, आ रहे हैं। बताते हैं महल में मंदिर बना
He's not
रखा
coming.
है और वही नमाज पढ़ता है।
हाँ तो भाई जो अकबर थे वो बड़े सेकुलर थे, ये सब एमएलए जैसे थोड़ी ना थे।
एक और कप देना वहाँ से रजनी, पर्वतिया के लिए। ये लीजिए। हाँ, थैंक यू।
What is it?
I don't know. I'm confused.
अभी बहुत देर हो गई दीदी, हम जाते हैं।
चाय तो
नहीं।
What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Something just got real. Oh,
Yeah.
There's some DRAMA, but I can't figure out what it's about.
नंबर लगा ही लो। क्यों? हस्बैंड वाइफ के बीच में कुछ नया बचा नहीं? 10 बच्चा पैदा कर लो।
सही कह रहे हो। हमें तो अभी से डर लग रहा है। अब बच्चे को पालना, बड़ा करना आजकल के टाइम में कितना मुश्किल होगा ना।
अरे कितना बड़ा इमोशनल और फाइनेंशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट है ये सब अंग्रेजी में सोचना ठीक लगता है। लव मैरिज वाली हो ना तो अभी ठीक है, 4-6 साल के बाद सूनापन लगने लगेगा। जब मियाँ बीवी दोनों बूढ़े हो जाओगे तब कौन सहारा होगा? अच्छा, क्या गारंटी क्या है कि आपके ओल्ड एज में आपका बच्चा आपके साथ रहेगा? बच्चा है कि फिक्स डिपॉजिट? अरे ये नहीं कि हस्बैंड वाइफ एक दूसरे का साथ दो और इंडिपेंडेंट भी रहो। इंडिपेंडेंट रहना अच्छी बात है, अपने हिसाब से जियो, अपनी मर्जी से जियो, लेकिन बगैर बच्चों के कैसे?
हम 1 महीने से ऑफिस भी नहीं गए और अब ये कह रहे हैं कि डिलीवरी के बाद तुम रिजाइन कर दो।
दिन भर बच्चे में ही लगी रहोगी, ऑफिस जाने का तो वक्त ही नहीं मिलेगा। अब हमें देख लो ना, मंजू भाभी को देख लो, नौकरी तो छोड़ी ना, तो जरूरी है जो हमें करना पड़ा वो ये भी करे। अपनी मर्जी से नौकरी छोड़ना समझ में भी आता है, और ये कौन सी किताब में लिखा हुआ है कि या तो बच्चों को पालो या नौकरी करो, दोनों एक साथ नहीं कर सकते हैं। मतलब भाई डायपर बदलना है तो वो तो हम ही को करना पड़ेगा ना, लोगों के हाथों से तो रिमोट छूट जाएंगे।
हो जाता है ये क्या?
देख नहीं रहे हो तुम क्या? बच्चे आ जा रहे हैं यहाँ पर, अंदर कमरे में रखो उनको।
राहुल,
यहाँ मत लाओ।
अरे रुको यहाँ पर, चलो इस कमरे के अंदर चलो।
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ।
यहाँ अंकल लोग बातें कर रहे हैं ना। डॉली, डॉली, डॉली।
हाँ मम्मी।
थाली लग गई है, भैया लोगों को खाना खिलाओ।
1 मिनट।
बहुत खेल ली हो, तुरंत आओ।
अभी आगे देखो।
तुम लोग हॉल में क्यों जा रहे हो?
Yummy.
चुप करो। जब अंकल
चुप करो।
Jaby, चुप करो।
तकलीफ को मत जाओ। कभी हमें देखा जाते हुए फिर वही बात। अब जाओ ध्यान से।
So they're teaching her from a young age to be this, female servant type.
सबको भगा देगा फिर भी वही बोलोगे ना।
तो ओबामा ने क्या उखाड़ लिया?
हाँ, और वो क्लिंटन वा की बीवी क्या नाम है? हिलरी। ऐसा क्या नया कर देती है सुकलवा?
आई एग्री विद यू पंडित।
हाँ,
आई एग्री विद यू। ट्रम्प भाई एकमात्र ऐसा आदमी जो अमेरिका में जान लाएगा वापस।
इज रॉन्ग फॉर अमेरिका।
अरे दादा, इस हड्डियों के बलबूते कौन सा देश चला है आज तक बताइए।
मंजू,
गूदा है।
थालियां लगा दो।
खुदा को है।
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, she's gonna lose her
She's gonna
shit.
lose it.
Lose your shit. Blow up on him. Tell him he's an asshole. Come on, throw the vegetables in his face.
That's chicken.
That's vegetables. It's like green.
Oh.
It's like making me exhausted watching this.
Yeah.
Wasn't it green?
No, that's
Okay,
chicken
whatever.
in there.
Be it chicken or vegetables. She should throw it in his face. Be like, I'm done with this shit.
What's she got? What's she got?
Flip the tables.
Oh, juice. Oh, she's gonna join them. Nice, girl.
Keep on. Keep talking. Come on.
Well, the women are
What's
like,
weird?
going
Says the
on?
lady at the conversation. Come on, keep on like you were.
Oh, they're all going to come out, watch.
I love how dignified she looks.
Oh, he's mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make me cry. I feel so sorry for her.
Wow. That was powerful.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was really
that was
powerful.
really powerful.
It was interesting because it was very simple but powerful.
Wow.
Because I feel like
We're all teary-eyed.
it's all very
Cannot
slice of
deal
life.
right now.
Are you okay?
No, I'm just joking. No, that was very upsetting though.
But it feels very real though. And I don't know an awful lot about what it is really like in Indian society, but I kind of see like sometimes women are kind of relegated to be second-class citizens.
I don't think this is limited to Indian society though.
No, I'm just
It goes
saying
for
like
Middle
specifically
Eastern. It goes for like even in American culture. You know, there's still
like
people like that.
shut up.
Stuff like this
Sit
happens.
still, look pretty.
Yeah.
Shut up. We don't want to hear your opinions.
That was done very well.
I've even felt that at times.
God. That was a very, very, very effective short film in illustrating the dynamic in class between men and women and how this struggle is just ongoing and is repeated because it is then passed on to the children. They illustrated that very on the nose with the little girl who is trying to just play games with her male compadres, her friends or her family.
Brothers, yeah.
And she's pulled out of that in order to also serve food. And so it's this kind of generational thing that's taught over and over again. It's almost like there's a movie called Gangs of Wasseypur where they show this like the gang life is kind of passed on generation to generation. It just keeps happening because no one stops. The buck stops with you, and if you don't recognize that and you don't do something about it, it's just going to keep going. And you're part of the problem if you don't do something about this prevalent issue. It happens here where these women are all kind of like suffering in the kitchen just to get some air while the men are luxuriously relaxing with the air conditioner blowing on them while they're not doing any work whatsoever. Now, obviously, this is a very kind of narrow idea that they're focusing in on. It's not always like this with every single couple, but it's just like a very prevalent dynamic that we're experiencing in our society, not just in India, but like all over the world. And it's horrible. Made me like tear up a little bit. That's my feeling on it. I'm done mansplaining. What do you guys think? Girls think.
Thanks for the mansplaining,
Yeah.
Jaby. We couldn't have said that ourselves.
Okay.
Just kidding. exactly that.
You have tears.
I did.
I'm not alone.
No, I started tearing up and I was just like, hold it back. Like,
It's rough.
Have you ever felt like that though?
I think we're pretty fortunate.
I think we are very fortunate.
Yeah, I think we're pretty fortunate. I mean, obviously we have our issues over here.
Yeah.
But I think-
I don't think anything's been that extreme.
Yeah.
But I do know people who have in their cultures, and I've seen it firsthand. Who are like, even watching that, you know, you feel for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Like nobody should be treated like that.
Yeah.
Even in China, though. So even in China, they kill off their daughters in order to favor sons, and that's why you have this mass imbalance of males versus females because they killed off their daughters for so long in favor of having males because Chinese were only allowed to have one child, and it was just like favorable to have a son instead of a daughter in order to have a successful like what do you call it? Offspring of some kind. It's like it's f***ed up. Like, why can't the women have the same opportunities and same situations, or you know, just why can't it be fair? And all she wanted was to relax and have, you know, cool air. That's all she wanted was something very simple, and her husband wouldn't help her have that. And then he gave her like this f***ed up dirty look just because she wanted to relax for a second and cool off because it was like dying hot in the kitchen. Like, that's horrible. I feel bad for her, and I feel ashamed as a man.
But that's not you.
Have you ever done anything like that?
No, I haven't, but I still feel bad. Like, I still feel like I'm at fault somehow, even though I didn't do anything. Because it's like, you're a participant even though you didn't do anything. Because you benefit, it's like, it's privilege. Like, you benefit from being that sex because you're given opportunities before the opposite sex, right? It's just rough. It's like, there's not a whole lot you can do other than acknowledge it and go, I know it sucks.
You can acknowledge it, and you can also, like you say, focus on the next generation so that they understand what behavior is acceptable and what is not, and that you don't have to give up your job after you have a baby if you don't want to. That's your choice. You don't have to be treated like a second-class citizen, and you can stand up for yourself. And the way that she did that was in such a strong, powerful, and graceful way, and it was incredibly moving.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed her acting throughout, and especially in that moment, because it just spoke volumes.
Can we talk about the technical aspect of this? How amazing is it that they managed to make us feel something when all of it was shot in a house? It was just this little thing shot in a house. You had a living room and a kitchen and then the kid's bedroom. And they like hit you hard in the feels. And it was just this little thing. Like, large short films, a lot of the other ones we've seen before have been kind of epic. Like, they're at a racetrack or something like that. Or I don't know if it was a racetrack, but like they've been at like various locations that are much more grand. This is so small and yet so effective because it feels so real.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, it feels very much like a slice of life. All of the conversations that were going on, the way the women were interacting in the kitchen. I mean, it reminded me of growing up. Sometimes I would spend a lot of the time in the kitchen with my mom while she's preparing food and stuff like that, and the party's going on outside. So yeah, it feels real.
So my like moral thing that I have to contribute here is this isn't just on men. This is on both men and women. It requires both sexes to kind of move things forward so it's not like this anymore. I was watching Half in the Bag from Red Letter Media, and they were talking about a film called Annihilation, starring Natalie Portman. And it was a film where you have an all-female cast with minorities, and no one's talking about this movie, and yet simultaneously at the Academy Awards, women are talking about Time's Up movement, having roles for women, having roles for minorities, and here was this movie doing that, and no one was talking about it. When these things happen, you have to support them. And it's like, it takes both women standing up and men understanding to make this conversation move forward. Because it can't just be men and it can't just be women. It's got to be both. We have to work together to move this conversation forward. And I think that's where we're like stuck at this point in time. It's like, okay, we get the message.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Both of us have to do something. Not just one, not just the other. We're both to blame. You know, men have benefited and women have let it happen. Now we have to shift that and create a better balance for everybody.
Let's work together.
Yes. So that was powerful. The previous large short films from Royal Stag was my favorite, but this one's even better for me because it really moved me. In a way that I was not expecting. It's so simple, and for a while I was a little lost. I'm like, what's the point of this?
Yeah.
And then when the point came, I'm like,
I hit you hard.
I don't know if I can deal with this point. It's too much. So, anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Since you're in the center seat, you can close it out. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you haven't already, please follow. Oh, I've lost my bracelet. Your bracelet. Okay, if you, yes. KRISTEN is on the social medias, guys.
KRISTEN STEPHENSONPINO.
Yes, KRISTEN STEPHENSONPINO. Thank you, Jaby KOAY. She's on the social media. You should check her out.
She's also in a movie. She's the star of a movie called Best Friends, and she is the best actress in the whole film.
Exactly, yes.
I mean, she's like the only one who has more than 3 lines, but yes. But still, she did a good job. We need some levity.
Again? Replay it over and over and over again.
We just need some levity because that was hard hitting, man. That was really good.
Yeah.
I could understand the 65,000 upvotes. So.
I can't believe there's downvotes. Shame on you, people. Shame on you.
Those are some men who are not ready to move forward. Go ahead.
There's always downvotes.
Yeah.
I feel like people just downvote on purpose. Thank you, Royal Stag Barrel Select Large Short Films, for letting us react to this video. We really love your short films. So far, pretty much everything has been amazing. I am ACHARA KIRK. This is
KRISTEN STEPHENSONPINO.
And this is
Jaby KOAY. Peace out.